So I'm one of those people that has tried all the diets on the planet. I've basically been a professional dieter my whole life. I've always struggled. I've tried every quick fix that's been out there, every pill, every short-term thing that you can do, and none of it's ever really worked. It'll work for a little while, and then it has a start date and an end date, and once that end date comes, then you rebound back to what you were before. It's never been a long-term plan for success. I had taken a desk job and put on a lot of pounds between 2012 and 2016. So February of 2016, my New Year's resolution kicked in to get my life back on track again. So I joined a gym, hired a personal trainer, and I was working out 5 to 6 days a week, eating all the right things that you're supposed to eat, and I wasn't losing any weight. I had signed up to run a Spartan race, and I was training for that. And I joined CrossFit because I figured I probably wasn't working hard enough. And I ran the Spartan race. It was the heaviest of my life still. And I was getting depressed, really, really depressed, because I was working out really hard and I wasn't losing any weight. And that was the whole point, was to lose weight, get healthier. So August of 2016, I was at a really low point. I felt like all of my efforts were useless. I wasn't getting anywhere on the scale. I wasn't losing inches, and you know, everybody I know has advice and none of it was working. I was deflecting my depression to my husband, and I told him I wanted to get a divorce, and I was just really low. I didn't know what to do. My friend reached out to me and asked me to join this 16-week challenge with her. And because nothing else had really worked, I said, well, what have I really got to lose? I know she had been really successful in the program, and she had lost a ton of weight, and she was doing really well. She was really happy all the time. I wanted that too. So I met with Stephanie from Body Definition over the phone, and I signed up right away. I said, yeah, I would love to join the program. I need this. I will try anything. Nothing else is working. What's one more thing? So I signed up, and I got a meal plan right away. I got some emails with lots of instructions on what to do, and I started doing them right away. And the weight started coming off right away. I was completely embraced by the team of people. We have a private Facebook group, and everybody had warm welcomes and was supportive. I saw other people sharing similar challenges and what they're going through, and everybody just picks each other up and supports them and carries them through their journey. And now I'm 10 months into this, and I've lost 57 pounds. It's amazing. I feel incredible all the time. I have so much energy, and the love and support that this tribe of people brings is incredible. And I wish I'd found it sooner, really. I always encourage people to join my little tribe, because it's hard when you can't figure out what's gonna work for you. And maybe it won't work for everybody, but it works for a lot of people in our team. You don't know until you try. We have the tools to help people get to where they want to go. We focus on people's goals and what does work for them. We can cater meal plans to what their needs are, and we can support them all the way through. We fall down and we struggle together, and you know, it's not perfect, it's bumpy, but we do it, and it's a better system and a better way to get to where people want to go. My life now is incredible. I dance around my kitchen. I wake up every day with purpose. I feel like I have so much life and energy to put out every day, and I didn't have that before. I was depressed. I didn't even want to get out of bed before this, and now I feel incredible every single day. Like I'm alive, like somebody's reached in and just like pulled me out of me, if that makes sense.
So when I first met Sally over the phone and I listened to her story and I listened to her goals, there's two things that comes into your head as a trainer. When you hear somebody has tried every program, they've already hired a trainer, they've ran, these races, they've tried CrossFit, and they're not getting any results. You think one of two things. You think either they're not being honest with the programs that they're following, or there's something hormonally going on and they're gonna have a hard time no matter what. And so that was my initial thing, and I knew I could hear in Sally's voice how badly she wanted it, but I was nervous that, would this work for her since she's tried so many other things. But I knew that I was going to give her the time, those first 30 days, and really make sure that it was personalized to her, that she was doing everything correctly, and to make this work for her. And so when I hear and see her results, it just makes me feel so much better that I was wrong as a trainer. Those first two things that popped into my head were incorrect. She just needed the right timing of food, she needed the right amount of food, she needed the correct support, and she needed to learn how to personalize this to her goals. And to see her now down 60+ pounds, I was absolutely wrong. She just needed the correct program. And so I'm so happy to really be able to connect with women like Sally who they just need to find the right fit, and they need the support to get there, and to see that happen for her is just so fulfilling.